So today we will be introducing the new teachers of Manville Junior High to our school.
Let's see what they have to say.
Tell us your name, the college you went to, and the middle school you went to.
I'm Stefan Munoz. I went to LSU, and for middle school, I went to MPJH Memorial Parkway Junior High in Katy.
My name is Sarah Vineyard. I graduated from Texas A&M University, and I went to school at East Bernard Junior High.
I am Miss Houston, and I went to Texas Southern University and also University of Texas at Austin. I went to Missouri City Middle School.
Miss Houston, what's your first name?
My first name is Whitney, and I do not sing.
My name is Paul Humphrey. I went to Hardin Simmons University, and I went to Dumas Junior High.
My name is Lloyd Caldwell. College, I went to Oral Roberts University.
My name is Hannah Fry. I went to college at Sam Houston State University, and I went to Manville Junior High.
My name is Kiara Evans Allen. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. I attended Southern University, A&M in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I went to middle school at Edna Carr Magnet School in New Orleans, Louisiana as well.
Okay. Ashley Brunson. I went to college at University of Houston downtown, and I went to First Colony Middle School.
Hi, my name is Lisa Moreno, and the college I went to is UTPA actually, University of Texas Pan American, and the junior high I went to was Mary Hogue Middle School in Wasaco, Texas.
So my name is Angelica, but I love to go by Shane instead. I attended the University of Houston downtown, and I went to Bunker Middle School in Texas.
Elizabeth Bobbitt, and I went to University of Texas, San Antonio, and my middle school was Davis Middle School in San Antonio.
Well, my name is Eric Adams. I'm actually from Louisiana. I went to a school, Vernon Middle School, and I graduated from Lamar University.
Okay, my name is Miss Callier. I went to Lamar University, LU, and the middle school I attended was Missouri City Middle School in Fort Bend.
It's Julia DeBerry, and I went to Cairn University in Philadelphia, and I went to middle school at Bethel Baptist Christian School.
My name is Natalie Proctor. I attended Texas Southern University, home of the Fighting Tigers, and I went to Thompson Middle School.
Okay, Gabby Granville. My college was Sam Houston State University and Lamar University, and I went to Sam Houston Middle School in Dallas.
My name is Byron Robinson. I went to Bethune-Cookman University in Daytona Beach, Florida, and my middle school was Holly Hill Middle School.
Charity Walker. The college was University of Houston downtown, and middle school was in Oklahoma, Sequoia Middle School.
Really?
Yes.
What made you want to be a teacher?
So growing up, my music teachers and my band directors were always kind of the ones that really cared for me and made those connections with me. So that kind of made an impact on my life. And going through, I kind of wanted to do that for other kids.
I wanted to be a teacher because my high school teacher was a very strong man and was really great with us, and it inspired me. Plus, my family being musical, it inspired me to go into teaching, to teach choir.
It's fulfilling. It's one job that I can do that I know that I can make a difference and impact kids' lives.
I love kids. I've always wanted a large family. I did not get a large family, so being a teacher was the next best thing because everyone gets to be my baby.
Well, I traveled around, and when I was in Chicago, I worked in inner city mentoring kids, and really just enjoyed it. And when I moved down here, my dad passed away. Moved down to help my mom, and I was working with kids, and I said, you know what, I'm going to work off an education, and I'm enjoying it.
What made me want to be a teacher? I absolutely love kids. I love giving back, so I felt like a teacher was the best opportunity for me to do that.
Well, my mom was a teacher for a long time, and so my dad was also a college coach. So the whole instruction thing and the whole teaching thing is just running my family. My brother right now is also, he is assistant coach for football, I think in Royal High School. So it just all in the family. So, yeah.
So my history, so I was pregnant in high school and found that I didn't have any teacher that I could talk to, but yet I was in the classroom going through this, and so I decided that I didn't want any other student to feel the way that I felt.
I was in corporate America for several years, and my company had a mentoring program with a neighboring elementary school where we went over to do math tutoring, and I really found out that I enjoyed that. And I decided that at that time that that's where I was going to head. I was going to head for education.
Oh, what made me become a teacher? Basically, I had my children. Once I became a mom, I realized how important it was in education, and I just have always been drawn to kids all the time, and just wanted to be there for them because there's a lot of students that don't have that education at home either. So I wanted to educate them at school and, kind of guide them as well. Be that second person there for them.
My high school band director, Mr. Pear, who's still the high school band director at Manville High School, he really helped me realize that I should do something that is just a part of my life, and band was just a part of my life, so I decided to make it my career.
Cool.
Well, I had a really amazing 7th grade teacher, social studies, which is why I teach social studies, and she just really inspired me to be a teacher. So it's one of the reasons why I decided to come.
I wanted to make an impact every day at work. So I left corporate being okay, and I was just like, I really want to be somewhere where I'm making an impact daily.
What made me want to be a teacher and counselor is basically the relationships that I get to build with kids.
Actually, I became a teacher because I personally love school, and I know that makes me a nerd. It's okay. I really love school, and so I didn't know what else to do with myself. So I went to college to be a teacher, and then it turned out that I love helping my students succeed, so I stayed being a teacher.
I've always enjoyed working with kids. I probably realized I wanted to be a teacher when I was in college, just doing different internships and, having to do certain things in college and realizing that's what I wanted to do.
I care about kids. I care about kids, and I care about their futures, and I wanted to be a part of motivating them to succeed.
What is your favorite sports team?
My favorite sports team, I follow college football more, so I'm an LSU Tiger fan for life. So yeah, that would be it.
My favorite sports team is the Astros because I got to sing the national anthem at their game.
The Houston Texans.
Texas Aggies.
The Houston Oilers. They left us. I went to Tennessee. I'm trying to accept the Texan, but that'll be a day-to-day thing.
I am a New Orleans Saints fan. Who dat?
Dallas Cowboys, of course. Dallas Cowboys, and I know a lot of Texan fans hate me. My dad played for Dallas Cowboys, so I'm born and raised a Dallas Cowboy fan. And I have a Dallas Cowboy tattoo, which is covered up. So, yeah.
Cool.
I am definitely a hometown kind of person, so I'm definitely either with the Texans or the Rockets.
University of Texas Longhorns.
The Houston Astros.
Well, I used to like Dallas Cowboys, but now that I'm getting converted to the Seattle Seahawks because of my fiance.
My favorite sports team is the Astros, of course. Love baseball, and the Astros doing good so far, but yeah, definitely the Astros.
Houston Texans. Woo! Baltimore Ravens and Oklahoma Sooners. Woo woo!
Okay, so I don't really do sports, but my husband is a coach, so by default, I'm a Cowboys fan. And Florida Gators.
The Astros.
My favorite sports team is the Miami Dolphins, the only undefeated team in NFL history.
I really don't have one. I know I'm supposed to say Texans or Rockets, but I grew up in Chicago. I was a part of the three-peat with the Chicago Bulls, so that is still probably my favorite team.
What is the most trouble you got into school?
So one time in band, I brought my Nintendo Wii up to school, and I wasn't supposed to, but the teachers were out, so I brought it. We played on the big projector in school, and then it turns out they weren't out, they just showed up, so I got in trouble for that. And that's about it. I was a good kid.
Were you a teacher's pet?
For specific teachers, yeah, but not all around. I was a good all-around kid, but never a real teacher's pet.
The most trouble I got into was our senior prank. We let 3 greased pigs go in the second floor hallway, and the assistant principals had to get them out, but they couldn't catch them because they were slippery from the grease.
Get in much trouble.
You didn't?
I don't know. No.
Were you a teacher's pet?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I got in trouble because I passed a note during class saying something mean about my teacher, and she read it.
My senior year, it was senior skip day, and I decided to skip. And I'm driving down the road, and my dad calls and asks us, "Where are we?" And I told him, "I'm at the school." And he said, "I'm actually right behind you." So I got busted.
I was a good girl. I didn't get in trouble.
Were you a teacher's pet?
I was not a teacher's pet, but I was well behaved.
I was a big talker. I still am. And I had been in trouble for spreading a rumor once, so.
So the most trouble I ever gotten into was in the hallway. I got into a huge argument with this girl, and we were arguing back and forth. And the assistant principal pulled me by my backpack, and then I was suspended.
I never got in trouble at school. That would be my brother. Were you a teacher's pet? And yes.
I really didn't get in trouble. I was a really good kid. Honestly, like, I was the kid that if the teacher told me to stop talking, I would just cry. So anytime I got in trouble, I hated getting in trouble, so I tried to avoid it.
Were you a teacher's pet?
Yes, very much so. I think in high school I ate lunch in my band director's office almost every day.
I was a nerd. I never got in trouble because if not, I'll get trouble at home. So I was more scared of my mom than I was getting in trouble here.
What? Were you a teacher's pet?
Yes, I was actually. I would love to help out with the teacher and so forth and kind of help out in certain areas that they needed.
To be honest, I don't really feel like I got in trouble very much. I was very, studious with what I was learning and things like that. So no, I don't think I really got too much in trouble in school.
Were you a teacher's pet?
I would say yes, I was a teacher's pet. I was always one of the ones that was always helping my teachers and making sure that everything was running smoothly for my teachers, definitely.
I was a good kid. In 6th grade, I tried to get a teacher fired. So I literally had a petition of over 300 signatures by students trying to get this particular teacher fired.
I didn't get in much trouble, but probably talking. Yeah.
Okay, remember I said I was a nerd? Okay, so the most trouble I ever got into is one day at school, in high school, I wore a hoodie sweatshirt and we weren't allowed to wear them, and I refused to take it off because it was really cold in the classroom, and I got sent to the office for it. Told you I was a nerd.
Were you a teacher's pet?
For some teachers. Other teachers I'm sure were really annoyed and wished I would just stop asking questions, yeah.
I never got into trouble at school.
Were you a teacher's pet?
No.
What is your favorite cartoon character?
Oh, that's tough. Pikachu.
My favorite cartoon character is Mickey Mouse.
I actually have 3, the Animaniacs.
Tom and Jerry.
Ooh. I don't know. Probably Sailor Moon.
Favorite cartoon character? I'm gonna say Bugs Bunny, I guess. He was funny.
Yeah, that's what I said.
He messed with people. And that's what I did too.
My favorite cartoon characters are Mickey and Minnie Mouse. I'm a huge Disney fan, so I love them.
See, Scooby-Doo, if we're talking about back in the day. And now, I would say, what I still watch, Rick and Morty.
Looney Tunes.
Bugs Bunny.
Oh God, that's a toughie. I like Tom and Jerry. I'm not seeing my age out there, and SpongeBob now because my kids.
Ooh, I really like Family Guy, so I'd have to say Stewie.
Minnie Mouse.
Right now, probably Peppa Pig because of my babies.
Garfield.
My favorite cartoon character is a guy named David the Gnome. YouTubing.
I don't know. Do the Minions count? I really
Sure.
like the Minions.
Yeah.
I love the Minions.
They count too.
What is the most used app on your phone?
So the most used app on my phone is probably Facebook. I'll be honest, like I check up with family and friends all the time, so that's pretty much it, yeah.
The most used app on my phone is usually Safari.
Instagram.
Waze, W-A-Z-E, because I travel quite a bit, and when I go to cities, it's better than Google, I'm telling you. Google Maps, I really enjoy that app.
The Waiter app. I love takeout. I love ordering food online. So, hey, I love to eat.
So the most used app on my phone is the neighborhood app where people from the surrounding neighborhoods can kind of post what's going on in the neighborhood and then you can respond. And it's sort of like a Facebook for the neighborhood.
Instagram. Totally Instagram, yeah.
Gmail.
WhatsApp. That's because I have a lot of family in Mexico, so that's how we communicate.
I'm not gonna lie, probably Facebook.
And most used app right now is the weather app and Snapchat.
Twitter.
It would probably be the Waze app. I'm not originally from Houston, so I use the Waze app to figure out where I need to be going.
Word Connect. I'm addicted to Word Connect.
Is it a game?
Yes, you build as many words as you can out of a group of letters.
Oh. What is your favorite cafeteria lunch food in school?
Oh, pizza. Pizza day is awesome. Pizza for sure, yeah.
Here, pizza day is every day.
My favorite cafeteria lunch food was a Frito pie.
When I was growing up, my favorite was burritos. Yes. They were good. They're not as good anymore.
Chicken tenders.
It was very nice to meet you.
When my parents used to bring me the lunch from the outside, but I would have to go with the little square pizzas they used to put on our tray.
I'm from New Orleans, so I have to say chicken gumbo and grilled cheese sandwiches.
It sounds good.
Yeah. Yummy.
Yeah, and that's all.
Cool. Salad. It's kind of boring salad, yeah.
Okay.
So I love any kind of baked potato.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
In school.
At the Old Manville Junior High, they had this awesome chicken fried steak, and that's probably what I ate most days of junior high.
Cool. That's all.
Pizza. I always look forward for Friday's pizza.
I really like chicken, so I'm gonna have to say chicken shoestrings. It's one of my favorites, definitely.
We used to have purple burritos. I'm not sure if you guys still have that, but we used to stuff the burritos with hot chips. I probably can't handle it now, but back then it was really good.
Frito pies. I love our Frito pies. They were awesome. The cheese, I don't know if it had a little spicy kick to it, but Frito pies are my thing.
Pizza.
Mine too.
Meatball sandwiches.
The chicken fried steak and mashed potatoes, which probably stunted my growth, but that's okay. It was good.
It still is my favorite. It's the Thanksgiving lunch when you get the turkey and the stuffing and mashed potatoes and all that. That's my favorite one.
And that's a